So happy December 12th. I am quite tired today, but I'm still planning on doing a few things, but I also don't want to do too many things because I don't want to wear myself out. But I am going to show you what I got from the Daytona flea market and also some other stuff while we were down there. Thomas is going to come home with some food from Taco Casa, which is my favorite place in the world. I did start this vlog a little bit later in the day. It's about 1:30 right now because I actually had to edit Vlogmas episode 3, so go check that one out if you haven't already, even though it was full of quote shenanigans, as I kept saying. Hopefully this vlog will be a little bit more entertaining than the last one in terms of like footage. Hopefully it'll be maybe a little bit longer. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get Vlogmas episode 4 going. All right, so let's start off with what I got at the flea market. I got a lot of licorice. And yes, I do like black licorice, and I know so many people think that's disgusting and they hate it, but it's not my fault. I was raised on it, okay? But I also got a green apple and cinnamon. It kind of tastes like, you know, the red hot, stuff like that. And then I got blue raspberry. These are all really, really good. Of course, you can see it's by the licorice guy. And I also got some saltwater taffy. I just like spilled it everywhere. I'm not gonna unload everything, even though I've already spilled it, but I am gonna tell you the flavors I got. So I got vanilla, which is the white one, blue raspberry, what is this? Oh, cotton candy. And I also got tropical punch, and fruit punch is in there as well, and creamsicle is my favorite. It's also in there, and banana. I'm very excited. This is by Zenos Boardwalk Street Shop. Oh, that's really cool. And then I'll insert a clip of the pickles I got here. I haven't tried all of these. I also got some olives and also pepperoncinis, which the pepperoncinis are absolutely amazing. I can say as of right now, I do know that the horsey bites and the hot garlic pickles are my favorite pickles, and the spicy Italian are, and maybe the black Greek olives are my favorite, but I haven't tried all of these like I've said, so I can't say for sure, but I have gone to the pickle place, it's what it's called, and I've been there since I can forever remember. My grandparents lived in Port Orange when I was little, and then my grandma died. My grandpa still lives there, of course, and so we would go to the flea market every time I went down there. We always went to the pickle place, so I've been going there for like literally years. I mean, before I was 10 for sure. So it's been a very, very long time, and I was very excited to go there, but let me show you what else I got after the flea market. So all this stuff I got for me or the dogs. So I saw this doggy calendar, the advent calendar, and so I'll be doing that. I'll probably start that in this vlog. It was 30% off, so I got it because it's so much fun, and it's actually 24 days. I know a lot of them are 12 days, so I might even just split them into 12 days since, you know, I have 2 dogs and I want them both to share the fun of it. And then I got Bailey another stocking stuffer. She's a big chewer like of toys, and she like tears little stuffed animals apart, so we've had to get her these, but I don't want to get her anything so hard that it breaks her teeth, so I got her this little ice cream cone, so that's so fun. And then I did finally find some stocking stuffers for Mr. Mac. He isn't as into toys as she is because he's older, of course, so I got him some festive treats. These blue snacks with oatmeal and cinnamon, and then I got the peppermint lick and crunch. I don't know if these are gonna be good. I just thought the name was cute and I thought the concept was cute. And then Mackie suffers from bad breath, so I got him some dental chews, and also he is missing some of his teeth because boxers are super prone to like mouth problems and dental issues, and he's just, you know, he's old, so I like to get him things that don't, you know, tear up his mouth, and also maybe can clean his teeth a little bit. And then I got these for myself. These are essentially Pfeffernuss cookies. If you've never had them, they're amazing. I think you would either love Pfeffernuss cookies or not like them at all. I think it's one of those polarizing things, but I really like them. I was excited to see them. And then I got some Christmas candy. I got, you know, holiday lights for like Reese's holiday lights, and I've never seen these before. Peppermint Crunch Thin Andes and Mint Cookie Crunch Thin Andes. So these are different than the traditional ones, but I love regular Andes, and I think I would really like both of these. And then I went a little crazy on different peeps, but I was laughing. I'm actually missing a peep. I think I left it with my mom. But I also got gingerbread peeps, and they taste like gingerbread, and I was like, oh, I wonder if these taste like stockings, because I'm like so funny. But anyway, so yeah, I love peeps. I know that's also a polarizing product, but I love them. And then my mom and I saw these, the melt away mints, and these are like dinner mints, and they're not super hard on your teeth. They're like, they've got that specific texture. I kind of hope you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so I grabbed some of these because I just wanted to. And then of course I saw this, and it is a Central Perk cup mug with Friends on it. It even had the coffee, so I'm gonna add this to my collection of Friends ornaments and stick this on my tree. But yeah, I was very excited about that. Yeah, I just wanted to show you everything I got. I was very, very excited. This was a fun trip, even though it was also sort of hectic. We, of course, had a blast. My mom and I always have a blast together, and it's always amazing and wonderful to see my cute little grandpa. I also wanted to show you guys how sweet our photographer was. So she was being a little cryptic after our session, like after we got like all the pictures online or whatever. And she's like, what's your favorite? What's your address? I'm gonna send you a surprise. And so this is what she sent us. It's a canvas of one of our favorite pictures that we took from that session, and she blew it up for us and put it on a canvas, no charge at all, and she sent it directly to us and included this little note. And I just thought that was so amazing. I cannot wait to use her again in the future, but I will of course include her information on the screen like I did in the first Vlogmas episode. But I just wanted to shout that out because it was just so cool, and we really desperately need more pictures of us around the house. So remember how I told you guys that Melissa influenced me to buy this? Well, when I saw it, the first thing I thought of was this little hook we have up there with nothing ever all year. Like you want to get a clock or something. But I know this sounds maybe a little tacky, but I think that I'm actually just gonna hang it like this, because I don't think you'll be able to see the zip ties really that well from, you know, at least down here. I'm 5'2", so I'm pretty short. Maybe somebody taller will. But I think it'll, like, you know, add a little bit of character and just a little bit more to the kitchen area itself over here, because of course I've got that all decked out. Ignore the bag. But this way I'll also kind of center it in the room, if that makes sense. So I think I'm gonna stick this up here and we're gonna see how it looks. So as I hung it, I realized that that nail is not in the center at all. I kind of assumed it wasn't all the way in the center, but I didn't think it was gonna be this far off. If you can see, like, the sink does not line up at all with that nail. So I'm actually going to move that. I might actually get Thomas to help me, because that's, you know, he's a little bit taller, and that's kind of far away for me to be stretching and centering it, because I do think that it'll look really good once it's center. I think it looks fine now, but of course it's off center, so that's bothering me. So yeah, when he gets home, I think I might get him to help me with that, like either today or, you know, tomorrow if we don't get to it. But yeah. So I ended up getting these at Home Goods in a Vlogmas episode 2 because they match the scheme a lot more than these do. These actually bought in Huntsville, and it matched our apartment better. But they don't really match anymore in my opinion. So I think I'm gonna put these, and I love that they say espresso, and so I'm gonna put these here, and I just think that's gonna look a lot better than like the design blue. I'll probably just donate these because, you know, I know that you can do that at certain places. So yeah, but I think that'll just like look a lot better. Also, I don't think I've shown you guys the completed table yet. So I did end up getting the placemats, but they were not what I was expecting. Like, I mean, they look like the picture, but it just wasn't working in my head of like my vision. So, but I did get the Santa hats in, and they also came with little Santa hats for your silverware and stuff. So I kept the deer, and I just think it's very complete, and it all matches and looks so cute. Yay! He brought the goods. This is gonna be an excellent afternoon. I'm very excited for this. Thank you so much. By the way, hello again. You weren't in the last episode of Vlogmas.
I was not.
So it's nice to have you back.
Nice to be back.
Well, believe it or not, tomorrow
is December 1st, which seems crazy to me. But, like it or not, tomorrow is December 1st. And so, a couple months ago, people started commenting and asking if we were going to do a workout challenge.
Happy December 13th. So today I've got some things I need to do around the house. I'm gonna do like a little mini reset, I think. I was originally just gonna do a reset vlog back in the fall, but time flew and I just did not have time. So now we're gonna do a little mini reset in this Vlogmas episode. So the first thing I need to do is actually wash my comforter and all like the, you know, decorative pillows cases, and then the dog blanket that goes on the bed. The sheets are in the wash now. Well, they actually just got done in the wash, so I'm gonna move those over to the dryer and then start washing these. I'll have to do 2 loads because this is obviously very large, so that and the pillowcases will go together, and then I'll wash the dog blanket by itself. Then I'm gonna organize the dog cabinet, as I call it. It's where all the dog stuff is, and it's a mess. So I'm gonna organize that and maybe do a few other things to kind of reset and just get everything together. I like a little organization, and I hope you do too, because if so, you will like today's segment of the vlog. But let's get to it. While that load of laundry is going, I'm gonna do some other little things. And first we're gonna tackle this dog cabinet. This is where I house all the dog stuff, outfits, extra treats, their like pitcher to fill their water outside. And it has just absolutely become a mess. I also am noticing now that I need to clean the outside. That's probably from cooking. But yeah, let me show you how bad this is. Oh my gosh. All right. It's so bad. Should I get a closer shot? It's an absolute mess. There was organization originally. Obviously there is not now, so I need to organize this because it is looking crazy. All right, so it is all organized. It looks so much better. So let me tell you how I've organized. We've got Mac's clothes back there, Bailey's clothes on the right, Christmas clothes up here, since, you know, it's obviously close to Christmas. I put Santa, that's Bailey's outfit that I love, and the sombrero right here on top of the Christmas. Right now I've got Bailey's bandanas and her harness. Then I've got the 2 retractable leashes back there, and then Bailey's regular leash up here. Then up here I've got their water pitcher and a little to-go water bowl. Then their toys and treat things, so like these 2 are treat sort of things, and then that's like a thing to play with the treats. So it just looks so much better. I'm so glad I finally did it. This has been needing to be done for like probably 7 months, and I'm just glad that I finally got it done. So now that I've gotten that done, it is time for me to wrap some Christmas gifts. I'm only gonna wrap a few because I don't have labels for them, and the ones that I'm gonna wrap are for our Christmas party on Saturday for Dirty Santa, and the other ones I'll need labels for, of course, so I can differentiate which gifts go to which person. And I'm also going to wrap a birthday gift for my friend Melissa that is overdue. I actually had it in time to give it to her, but it showed up broken, so I had to get another one to replace it. But that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try really hard not to show what they are on camera, because of course this is gonna go up before either one of, like, the Christmas party will be after this video goes up, so I don't want to spoil my gifts for Dirty Santa. And then of course Melissa won't be able to see the gift until I see her on Saturday at the Christmas party, which is when I'm going to give her her gift. The second cabinet sort of thing that needs to be cleaned. This is a disaster. This is actually the guest bathroom, like underneath the vanity, and it is like, this is where I've housed like backup stuff, and it's just gotten way out of hand. And like, there's a hairdryer in here that doesn't even work that I need to throw away. And I'm just gonna organize this because this is a disaster. I've got a ton of backups, and I need to take inventory of how many backups I have of certain things, so I don't keep ordering them, because they keep coming like automatically on subscribe and save, and I don't need all of them. Or like, I do need all of them, but I don't need them to keep coming while I have such an excess amount here. Look at this janky bag holding all my hair clips. The least I could do is get a nicer Ziploc for it. So everything is so much more organized. Look how much skincare I have. So many things that I need to work through before I continue to order. I don't mind having one backup when a subscribe and save is coming, but when I have 4 and 3, I just think that's a little bit much, you know? But I did all the skincare stuff on the left, you can see, and then I did some poison ivy stuff and just like miscellaneous stuff in the middle, hair stuff on the side, and then I've got some skincare stuff like tools in that bag, and then that ice roller, and then I've got some spare hand sanitizers. So this is just looking so much more organized, and I can obviously see things better. I also got my clips and stuff a new bag, so it's not so janky, and this was much needed. I'm getting rid of so much stuff that needs to be thrown away. I also have some empties over there that I just like had in here. I don't know why that happened, but I can include them in my next empties video, so that's awesome. So the bed is all made. Everything is so nice and clean. It's just a different level of clean when you can clean everything, so it's nice to have that all ready and done. So I'm just very excited. It's gonna be a different level of sleeping now because of the different level of clean, I feel like. Good morning, everyone. So it is December 14th. I am about to actually get ready for the day, put makeup on and stuff, which I know you guys haven't seen me in makeup in this vlog yet. So yeah, at least I look a little bit better. But before I do that, I actually wanted to show you guys how I make my iced coffee at home. I actually promised this like 3 months ago in my latest coffee chat video, and I wanted to share it with you now. I know it's kind of late, but I hope that's okay with you guys. So as you can see, I have kind of all my stuff laying here, and this is the machine I use. This is the Nespresso Virtuo. It makes both espresso and like regular coffee pods, but I'm just going to use this, which is an espresso pod. This is Alticio. It's very bold. It shows you the boldness on the box, by the way, just in case you didn't know that. And I like a bold one. This is also the decaf one. So I kind of just like to drink coffee for the fun of it. Sometimes I'll drink caffeinated at home. Most of the time I'm just drinking caffeinated out, like when I go out places. But this is my favorite pod for my iced coffee recipe. And it's just because I love the flavor, but also sometimes decaf just helps out because regular caffeinated coffee can make my heart race and it makes me uncomfortable. And so I do like to drink mostly decaf coffee. So I just take this, and you can get this like on Amazon, Bed Bath & Beyond and stuff like that. The thinner pods are of course the espresso pods, and the bigger pods are like this tall, and they're just like regular coffee. So I'm gonna just stick this in here, and then we're gonna go from there. So I use this most of the time. Sometimes I use a smaller one, but I usually like it a little bit bigger so I can froth the milk and stuff and add everything I want to in there. But I'll link this pack of like mason jar cups on Amazon. But because it is taller, I have to hold it myself. That's of course like because I choose to. So I just click it and, you know, put it in like this. So normally. So as you can see, it's just like the bottom. And then I do go in with half and half, and I usually just use this Great Value one because I don't see any problem with it. And I just do that, and actually I'm gonna put a little bit of sweetener in it, but while I'm doing this, I'm gonna froth some of this half and half to put on top. And of course, you don't need this particular espresso machine or this particular milk frother. They came together and I love them, and I will link them down below as well. That was actually a wedding gift from my cousin, but I do like that it's all in one, but of course you can get cheaper options because this is an expensive piece of equipment. So I just fill it like kind of barely over like the little spinner thing down there, and I'm gonna froth it for 30 seconds. And then while that is frothing, I'm gonna put my sweetener in. I have it in this cute thing, which I'll also link below. But this is just the regular like cane sugar sweetener from the brand I can't think of, but I'll put a picture of it on the screen, and you can also get it like on Amazon and stuff. And I just squeeze it in there, probably about 7 to 10 pumps. The milk is ready, but I'm gonna mix this real quick. I'm gonna like fight through with my straw. And then I'm gonna put the milk on top. And you can see it almost fills all the way to the top. I might have put, or I guess it's half and half. I might put more half and half in typically, but this is fine too. And that's really it. Like it's not very innovative or anything. I don't like too much sweetness to my coffee because it kind of makes me sick. But in iced coffee, I do prefer it to be sweeter rather than black for the most part, unless it's cold brew. I do like a black cold brew. But yeah, I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope that you can make it at home yourself. And of course, remember, you don't have to get the most expensive espresso machine or milk frother. I just happen to have those in hand, and I love the way they work. So I just finished getting ready, and I wanted to shout these out again. I talked about them like once before, but I used them today, and I'll show you, or I used one of them today. I used this one right here, and I'll show you what it looks like. But these are the easiest one and done products. They're like $4 or $5 or something like that, and they are so easy to use. They're so smooth. You just get your blush, bronzer, and highlighter all in one, and I love using it for when I'm just like trying to get quickly ready, but I still want to look like sort of put together, or if I just don't feel like dealing with all 3 different products. So they're great and super inexpensive. I'll actually be doing a like 10-minute makeup routine in probably the Vlogmas after the next Vlogmas, if that makes sense. So like in 2 Vlogmases. I'm saying this so I'll hold myself accountable, because I've been meaning to share it with you, and I want to show you guys like how somebody who's maybe a little bit higher maintenance with makeup gets ready faster. So yeah, I just wanted to shout these out because they're so good, and you need to check them out if you haven't yet. So I don't have my lipstick on yet, but this is what the cheek stuff looks like. You can even see the highlighter, and I didn't place that specifically. I just like tossed it on, and I think it looks really complete, like I did each of the steps, highlighter, bronzer, and blush. But I just threw it all on, and I think it looks so good. So I just wanted to shout that product out. So I am on my way to therapy. And then after that, I'll have a little bit of a gap between like when my therapy ends and my hair appointment is. And I'm very excited to get my hair done. I'm doing the whole thing. I'm doing my body to twice a year, and I wanted it to be fresh for the holidays. Then I'm getting a little bit of a trim, so it's gonna be all good. Very, very good, and I'm excited for therapy. I just, you know, it's due time for therapy. I go every 2 weeks, and every time the 2 weeks rolls around, I'm like, all right, I'm ready, let's do it. So yeah, and in between that time, not really sure what I'm gonna do. We'll have to go with the flow. I actually need to get some more stamps because only part of my Christmas cards are ready to go out, and that's because I didn't have enough stamps. So I need to go get some more stamps. That'll either happen today or tomorrow. It's a really cruddy day. It's very rainy, and it's supposed to storm all afternoon. So of course it is, because I'm getting my hair done. I feel like that happens every single time that I get my hair done. It's like, oh, it's gonna storm. All right, so I just got done with therapy, and it was, of course, great as always. I love my therapist. But now to fill in time for like the next hour and a half, because that's how long it is until my therapy appointment or my hair appointment, I think I'm gonna stop by the post office and try to get some stamps. Hopefully I can find some Christmassy ones, because I just used up the last of my Christmassy ones. And then I think I'm gonna go get some coffee. I know I had coffee this morning, but it was decaf. So I feel okay that I might get caffeinated coffee. I'm just feeling coffee, and it's progressively getting it cooler today. So I'm feeling some hot coffee because it's been warm the past couple of weeks and I've been over it, and I haven't been able to drink my hot coffee, and now I want some. So let's go run some of these errands. So I got some stamps, and I did end up getting Christmas stamps, which I didn't think I was going to be able to because I got them out of this machine, and the worker kind of assisting like for the machine was like, it's not going to have Christmas stamps. So I was like, well, that's okay, because I looked at the other room and it was like out the door, so many people in line. I didn't have time for that, or I didn't want to deal with it. Can't decide which one of those statements is truer, but it spit out Santa. So I did end up getting Christmas stamps. So that's awesome. Now I can finish mailing the rest of my cards. And I got Bullet, my favorite. And in case you live in the Birmingham area, my go-to like drink for the fall and wintertime hot drink is the So Good. It's hazelnut, cinnamon, and what else is it? I'll put what else it is. But it's really, really good, and I love it. So I've got about 50 more minutes to kill. So I drove up to where my hair place is. Like, the Summit is near where my hair place is, and the Summit is, again, like I said it in my Vlogmas with my friend, it's like the main shopping area here, and they have an Ulta, and I have to go to the bathroom anyway. So I think I'm gonna go peruse around Ulta up until my hair appointment. It does look like the bottom is gonna fall out soon, so I'm hoping that it won't happen, like, I don't know. I'm hoping it'll happen before I get my hair done, but I think it's going to end up happening after, so I'll have to take an umbrella, of course. But let's go in Ulta and just peruse. Let's just have a little bit of self-care by looking at makeup, because that's what I do to make myself happy, I guess. Alright, I have never heard of this brand, but it looks very intriguing. That is really intriguing me, the vitamin C serum, because it's ascorbic acid, like what you need. And of course, the charcoal detox mask is appealing too. And that, I feel like maybe oilier skin. But yeah, have any of you heard of this brand? Sit. Sit.
Sit.
You know how to sit. There. That's so pretty. That's all you have to do. We'll give you a TREAT later. I love you. I just got home. Hello.
Hello.
There's the the dogs. Bailey.
Mr. Gas.
Yeah, she just had the longest fart in the world. I'm sorry I missed it. And there's sweet baby boy.
Boy.
He's so handsome. We just picked up his medicine. He's on 3 different kinds of medicine because he's a little senior man. So we got his arthritis medicine. Gosh, I can't talk today. So he's back on it. He was accidentally off of it for a few days. Anyway, so I'm going to get him to hold the camera.
She just did it again.
Anyway, I'm about to get him to hold the camera for me so I can show you my hair. And also a couple of things I got at Ulta while I was waiting to go get my hair done. So this is my hair. Does it look good?
Yeah, it looks great. I told you that when you got home.
I know, but it wasn't on the vlog, so I was just asking again.
She got her hair done today.
Yes. And
Nice blowout.
yeah, blowout, but I mean like it was more than that. But
And a balayage.
it's okay because while I was there, somebody got extensions that were like over $1,000. So I felt really good about my like $150 appointment.
Is it a balayage?
No, they got extension. Mine's a balayage.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
thought.
mine's a balayage.
See, I know things.
He's learning. He's in training, level 1.5. Just kidding. Anyway,
I love how you cracked yourself up.
this is news. It's not. This happens all the time. But I wanted to show you what I got at Ulta, where the possibilities are beautiful. Hey, stay with me.
I know. I was seeing what Bailey was doing.
She farted and it smells like rotten eggs over here. So, anyway, well, you guys saw my stamps. I got Christmas stamps today. Put on our cards. The rest of them that don't have stamps. But I only got a couple of things. And I was using a gift card that I got for my birthday from my mom. And it was insane in Ulta. Like, I don't know if, like, all the girls in Birmingham just decided to go to this one Ulta. It was hectic, and I stood in line for 20 minutes. But anyway, so I've been wanting one of these so I can put my makeup on and get, like, all the hair out of my face. And I saw this one. It was $6.99. And I thought it was going to be more
Bring it a
expensive.
little closer so we can see it. What do you call that?
A hairband?
Okay.
That makes me think of the first Vlogmas episode where I was like, yeah, we need more of these things like on the mantle. And I was like, what are these things called? And you were like, those would be hooks.
Yeah.
We only have 3 like hanging things here. I don't know what the names of these are. What's the names of those?
Those would be hooks.
I thought they had a special name. Okay, anyway. So, shut up. Don't make fun of me. I'm like stating the obvious. Okay. So, now I have to sneeze.
I'm waiting for it.
It's so much more fun, like when like you're vlogging with me. I feel like it's just so much funnier. Anyway, so yeah, I was going to get this like on Amazon or something, but this was the same price and it's like better quality from what I've read. So I got it there and it's cute. And then I got this eyeshadow palette. I know none of us are surprised because it's like, eyeshadow's like my makeup kryptonite. Like I like it a lot. So. But this is from the brand Mented. It's the Every Night eyeshadow palette. All right, you ready for a product shot? All right, get close.
Ooh. Lots of warm colors in there.
Beautiful.
You can see me in the mirror.
So I've been eyeing this palette for a while. And I think Mented's actually like a black-owned brand. So I think these are supposed to be pigmented on darker skin tones, which is great. But for me, I feel like this could be an everyday eyeshadow palette too, because there's like a lot of neutrals, especially on this side of the palette. And it was $30, and my mom bought it for me, but she doesn't know because that's who gave me the gift card. So thanks, Mom. But I'm excited to try it out. I swatched it in store, and it seemed to be really good quality. And I'm pretty obsessed with the packaging too, because it's like really slim, but it's like very solid, so high quality. But yeah, I'm starving. He already ate. So I need to figure out something to eat. We haven't done HelloFresh once in the month of December.
We're too busy.
So he'll actually be out of town for most of the next Vlogmas episode. So maybe I'll make HelloFresh then. We will see. And we're gonna be spending a lot of time together, the vlog and I, because I won't have anybody to spend time with.
That's so sad.
I know. I'm so sad. I only have like 3 friends.
I'm gonna be with your mom.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be like extra alone because nobody that I know except for Melissa will be near me. So, but anyway, yeah, that's it. I'm gonna figure out food. And thanks so much for holding the camera for me.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure. All right, see ya. See you guys later.
All right, he's fixing the extremely crooked nail. I would like to make a disclaimer too that I did not put that nail there. It was there already, so I wasn't the person who was that far off. Way better. Looks so much better because it actually is in the middle. So thank you for doing that.
You're welcome.
It needed to be done.
Right, and no, so yeah, that's, we should definitely do that. Yeah. I'm just intrigued about it now.
No, I'm the try.
Okay, so then when we do that, then we can name that vlog your title.
So I chose a very healthy dinner, pizza rolls, and it's actually like almost 8 o'clock, so I'm gonna go ahead and close this vlog off so I can go get ready for bed and stuff and get ready to edit this vlog tomorrow and start the new Vlogmas episode tomorrow as well. I've got a lot of things to do over the next few days, so I think it's gonna be packed full of good footage. But sorry I keep touching my hair. But I hope you guys liked this Vlogmas episode. I feel like it was a little bit busier than the last one, and I hope you guys liked it. So if you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and hit that notification bell down below, and also subscribe if you're not already. And yeah, I will just see you guys in the next episode of Vlogmas. Bye.